Hello YouTube, this is Mark Avery here, and I wanted to go over the MP5 trigger for some of you guys and some trigger work that I had done. I wanted to share it with you. I've been very pleased with it so far. I've been shooting PCC for about the last 2 years now. I've shot multiple guns, started out with a Scorpion, went to the B&T APC-9, and then recently started to shoot with the HK MP5. Actually, it's a Dakota Tactical MP5, but HK platform. And for those of you that shoot competition, you know the trigger is everything. And the stock trigger, the mil-spec trigger on the MP5 pretty much sucks. There's a lot of play in it. Reset is very, very long, and the pull is about 7.5 pounds is what I was getting on this. So I did some research, and I found Bill Springfield, who has been doing triggers for a long time. I had a couple of conversations with him, picked up one of his match triggers, and have been extremely happy with this trigger. One of the things that I want to do, that I'm going to show you when I go over this video, is I'm going to show you the difference between the mil-spec trigger and Bill's trigger. I'm going to go over the different pull weights that I've been experiencing between the two, and you can see how much the take up and the reset is between Bill's trigger and the mil-spec and the MP5. So hopefully you enjoy this video. I plan on posting some more in the future. I'm going to go over some of the SBRs that I have, take them out to the range. I've got some suppressors that I'm going to be running on multiple guns to kind of give you guys an idea of what I've shot, what I like, what seems to work for me, and maybe answer some questions you guys will have. And then I'll get into some cleaning videos later on as well. So now we're going to go ahead and start with the MP5 trigger. So we are clear. There's no rounds in the chamber. On the stock trigger, you've got, let's see if I can get a good picture here for you. All right, there's a lot of take up. Then you hit the wall, and then you got more take up before you actually hit the brake. And then you've got a long reset before you're ready, before you can come back and re-pull. Long reset. Okay. So, and if we also want to look at, so I'm going to use the Wheeler trigger gauge. All right. And grabbing it middle of the trigger. So almost 8 pounds. We'll reset. Middle of the trigger. Hopefully this is coming through, you guys could see it. There we go. Almost 8 pounds again. Reset. 7 pounds, 14 ounces. So it's just under, the average is 17 pounds, 14 ounces. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and put the Bill Springfield pack in, and I'll show you. Actually, I'm sure you guys all know how to change out the trigger packs. Pretty simple. Once you get the stock off, trigger pack comes down. The housing, you take it all the way up into the 12 o'clock. The pin comes out. There's your trigger pack. Now the Bill Springfield trigger pack. And just to show before I go any farther, the trigger packs externally obviously are identical. It's the magic that Bill has done on the inside to the trigger and some of the stops that make the world of difference. Okay, goes in, make sure your hole's clear. Safety goes in the 12 o'clock position. Push in, bring it down, and you're there. So we're in safe. Put the gun back together. Okay, so again, we'll rack it. Now on bills, you'll notice there is no, actually if I put it in fire, well, that was so smooth, I missed it. All right, there is, it almost acts like a single stage trigger, because there is no take up whatsoever. I'm on the wall and I touch it, and that's as far as my travel is. So the entire travel is only this far for the trigger. Okay, you rack it, hit the trigger, and then the reset. Is right there. I'm going to do it again. Short reset. All right, so now we're going to go over the trigger pull on Bill's trigger pack. Got the wheeler gauge. Middle of the trigger. .4. 4.4. 3.13. 4.10. 4.7. And if I drop it just a little lower, down here towards the end, 3.10. 3.4. So the trigger has made a huge difference with Bill's trigger for competition. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to get some close-ups so that you guys could see how much movement's actually in the trigger. So this is the stock trigger, and you can see all this play. I'm going to hold it here so the trigger doesn't hit forward. All right, so you've got all this play, and then I've still got pull until the trigger releases. And then your take up, it's a long take up. So again, I've got this much before I hit the wall, and then this much drag before it engages. And then once you're in, you've got this long of a reset. Okay? So now I'm going to put Bill's trigger in so that you can see the difference. if I would seat it properly. Come on. Of course, when you're doing this on video, it never goes right. Okay. So now Bill's trigger, you can see there is no take up whatsoever. There's no movement on that trigger at all. When I just apply a little bit of pressure, 4 pounds basically, there it goes. And then the reset is there. And then again, see, the trigger didn't move. There's no take up. Release. Reset. It's a perfect co-witness because I'm using the B&T low mount, and you don't even notice this front sight. Not at all. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I want to do some more. This was just my experience with these, with the triggers. As I said, I'm going to be doing some other reviews on other SBRs that I have, a couple of suppressors that I've got, things like that over the next couple of months. Like and share, and follow me on YouTube, and we'll see what kind of videos I can upload. All right, thank you guys. Have a good one.